join Orla Chennaoui.
Yes, it was a fantastically successful day, actually, for Team GB, their most successful yet, including in the velodrome, where we had a silver medal in the keirin with Becky James and gold for the women's team pursuit. Half of the team joining me now: Joanna Rowsell-Shand, Katie Archibald. Congratulations. The morning after, the victory before, how do you feel?
I feel a little tired this morning. Didn't actually have any sleep last night, so we're just buzzing from the race win and everything. So feeling obviously over the moon with the gold medal, over the moon to defend the Olympic title as well, over the moon with the world record, which I think that was probably the biggest surprise of the day and of the gap that we won by. But yeah, feeling it a little bit this morning.
So were you surprised then by how much you won the race by and how much you broke your own world record by?
No, it's ridiculous to say how surprised we were, because obviously you go in with ambitions and you say, I want a gold medal. And we want it in that time, kind of thing. But it was a tenth separating us from the US team going into that, and they'd been starting harder than us, and we thought this is going to be a race where they're going to be up our tail and we're going to hope to claw it back in the last kilometre. And we've not watched the video yet. We've been we've been up to other things. But yeah,
Rightly so.
Yeah. But yeah, like Joanna said 100 times, we just couldn't believe we're watching Paul, seeing that we're up many steps towards the end there, thinking like this is it. I had a sneaky glance across the track, thinking like there's my medal right there, and it's counterintuitive because it makes you go faster. So if you think that you can win, then you can dig an even bigger hole. So yeah, and that's where those times come from.
Katie, you've had a bumpy old journey to get here as well, haven't you? You had a fairly serious motorbiking accident back in December. Did you ever doubt that you would be here, standing here with the gold medal around your neck?
Oh yeah, no. Every day, maybe every other day. I guess I let the girls down a bit. Like, I wasn't riding at the World Championships in London just past, and I was kind of disappointed I wasn't ready for that, because I was really keen to sort of get, I had a really good recovery, which has been evident now. But no, it really was close between the five of us. So Kira Horn's the fifth member of our team that hasn't ridden here, and it really wasn't until just before we flew out that I felt comfortable thinking I'm going to be in that qualifying lineup, and it's been really tight between a lot of us. So it's not just our competitors that push us on, that is huge. That's something to keep you up at night. But it's each other fighting for those spots. But I'm pleased that I've come off in a day and come away with a medal.
Joanna, this is your second Olympic gold now. You girls were so dominant for so long in this sport, and then cracks started to show, and so this has been, I guess, a more difficult run-in to these Olympic Games, but has that made the hard work all the more worth it?
Oh, definitely. I think the world of women's cycling has been moving on so rapidly over the last few years, and especially women's team pursuiting. The bar's really been raised by nations like Australia and America. And we've been playing catch up for a little bit the last year and a half or so. And it's been a strange situation to be in because we've led the rest of the world for so long. So for me, I think the journey here to this gold medal, looking back, London seemed far from easy, but now this seemed 10 times harder coming to this, and being the ones chasing something rather than setting the times all the time. So this has felt a lot tougher, but very special to now have two of them, which is there's not many British women with two Olympic gold medals, so I'm really proud to be a part of that, because it has been a tough journey to come back and do it all again a second time.
And your teammate Laura Trott is competing again in the Omnium. Will you both be in there cheering her on?
Definitely, it will be. Yeah, but I'm not flying back till Thursday, and you're here till the end.
Oh, I'm here for the long haul. Yeah. Now I got the flags and the banners. It's all coming off.
Can she do it? Can Laura Trott win another gold medal?
She can do it.
Definitely. Yeah. I think she's obviously the world champion. She's the defending Olympic champion. She's one of the best in the world at performing under high pressure, and we all get nervous, and that can affect the people's performance, but she seems to be able to take that on board and go out there and still perform to her best. So she really does rise to these sorts of occasions. So we'll be there cheering her on.
And she's in bed right now, so we're not psyching her out. Yeah. So it's not like we're hyping her up to anything. She doesn't need to watch it, but she can do it. She'll be okay.
Excellent, ladies. Congratulations. Show off those medals. Hold them up to the camera so we can see. Fantastic. We're on this camera, just so you can show them off to your friends and family at home. Fantastic gold medals for these ladies here. There have been some questions asked of British cycling before we came into these Olympic Games. Those questions have been answered in style and with a considerable amount of medalware. Possibly some more to come again today.
Oh, let's hope so. Thanks very much.